Hello, orienteering friends. Welcome to the second race of the weekend in Ledce. The first day was raining a lot, so all the area was wet and muddy. Today or this day it was a short distance course. I think it was raining before the race as well, but I don't recall rain during the race, so a little bit more nicer experience in that regard, let's say. So to the first control, as usual, I tried to run straight to according to the bearing, but as you will see, for some reason I deviated quite a lot. I don't even know why. It doesn't make much sense to me why I'm going in this direction. So I ended up somewhere a little bit too far to the left. I'm not sure why am I going here along this path. Yeah, I probably misjudged something, and now I continued in the direction of the bearing that I took, but yeah, you can see that I'm quite a bit off. And maybe now I realize that there is this small non-runnable forest in front of me, so I passed through that. And then, well, I would assume that I went through one of that narrow rides. But which one? Yeah, again, as you can see, I'm taking a long time to decide which way to go. I could go straight through this narrow ride right now without any hesitation. Yet I was stopping and checking. Anyway, I think why am I going more to the left? I don't know. Anyway, now I hope that I will continue straight to the next big path. Well, basically I rode. Somehow I misjudged the or maybe I was avoiding something. So it's quite a surprise for me that I was able to find the control now without any significant, let's say, mistake now. So maybe it was thanks to the fact that it was sort of, it was a kind of a runnable forest. It was not so thick, and I was able to find this stump. Now again to the second control. Well, I hope that I will go back to the road instead of going straight. Well, it seems that it was runnable, so why not, right? But I think it would have been faster to go back to the road and just go along that road now, and then at some point go to the left, maybe from that junction of that narrow ride and the big road there. This is I mean, it's okay. It seems that it's runnable, but I believe I would have been a little faster if I would run along the road. Now, obviously here I will continue almost straight and I will be aiming for that small fenced area, and then I will continue along the vegetation boundary between the normal runnable forest and the non-runnable forest. I remember it was a little tricky to find control number 2 because the surface was very flat here, and it was difficult for me to judge where could be this sort of a beginning or this small ditch, and it was in the non-runnable forest, so not very good visibility in front of you. So I remember I was struggling a little bit to find control number 2. It wasn't very like a big search, but it wasn't like a clean, clean hit and attack. Yeah, you see now I started to look for the control, but it was just a guess, and then because you are in this sort of environment with a lot of vegetation, you don't properly see. So I passed through, and then I think I was following this direction. Yeah, but as you can see, not a very clean attack to the control. But you will see that I will now I will go to the right. Yeah, here I will follow this direction, not here. Where are you going? Okay, so apparently I lost much more time here. No, it wasn't that bad, but now it makes sense to go here in this direction. Now we have the control here. It should be here. Must be here somewhere. Yeah. So can't say I was happy with this, but at the same time I haven't spent too much time searching for the control, so it's still okay, I think. Control number 3, that's again some old trunk stump. I didn't even take a bearing, that's interesting. So I was just running with some luck, how else to call it. But I usually take a bearing, so I don't believe that I didn't took it. Now to control number 4, I got like distracted, not distracted, but I followed this young girl, and I'm not sure if it is the one who represented Czech Republic at the European Youth Orienteering Cup in Moravský Kras this year. Maybe it's her sister, but as you can see, I was following her and basically not going according to the bearing that I should have taken. So I'm deviating quite a bit, and I didn't get to this path that basically leads straight to my control number 4. That should have been an indication to me that I'm off. But I saw those those fences in front of me through this runnable through this forest because it was visible. So I started aiming for the opening between the two areas, and then when I crossed it, I saw the next fenced area in front of me, and there I was able to like realize that I'm quite a bit off and I need to go to the right side. So now I'm correcting myself and going to the direction of control 4. Obviously I lost a couple seconds, maybe half a minute by this mistake, but again, I wouldn't consider it a fatal mistake where I would lose more than a minute or so. So still in a like a reasonable time recovered the control to the control. Again, well, control 5 was like, my thinking was, okay, so I'm basically on the top, so I will just follow this top and then I should see this stump. I don't remember why I stopped here. Maybe some sort of hesitation because of this control that is in front of me, I guess. And now I'm aiming for the control. Well, I think I could have just, followed this edge, this vegetation boundary or whatnot, get to that narrow right, get to that edge of that non-runnable forest, and it would have been more clear how to get to the control. You saw that I lost at least like 10 to 15 seconds hesitating there, which on a short course is obviously an issue, or not an issue, but cost you time. Yeah, 6 control. Again, I think this was very easy. Even the forest was runnable. It although it was a little bit more thick than one would think, it was still runnable. So I just picked the direction and went through. So that's again easy. Control 7, I don't think that there was a route choice. As you can see, I'm again taking a bearing. Now I hope I will be more precise, although as I can see I'm running not along that bearing. This doesn't make sense. Yeah, it seems that I'm terrible in taking a bearing. Like, yeah. Either my compass is directing me wrong, or I have to improve because this is ridiculous. Like, clearly the direction of the control number 7 is different. Now I was aiming for that narrow ride that is going in between those fenced areas. So now I remember that I corrected my direction because I was able to see the area, and I remember passing through this area before when I was going to number 2, so now I was aiming for this entrance, but as you can see I wasn't very precise, and yeah, this basically led me to control number 7. And from there, from control number 7, I went basically straight. Obviously, I took the bearing, but I was aiming to go in between these two ponds, cross the stream that was there, and then you know, it looks like there is a small clearing, and behind that clearing should be some kind of erosion where lies my control number 8. So let's skip to that. Yeah, the path wasn't like straight. Probably I was trying to avoid some, you know, some obstacles in my way. But now to control number 9, it looks like I'm able to follow the bearing a little better. Or am I just following these guys? I guess I was just following these guys. They look like from my category, so yeah, this is Adam, who I know. So yeah, that was easy. Then we got to this area where it looks like some sort of old quarry. It was filled with water, and first I was trying to just find some way how to get around the water, and then you know, I was searching for the control somewhere to my right here. It was a little bit messy, as you can see here. But I was sure that the control must be close. It was just not visible, let's say, to me at first. Now, how would I go to control number 10? Yeah, well, I think there is not much what you can choose from. Best to me, it seems to go straight and just to count the water erosions or water lines, let's say, and try to be as precise as possible. So let's see how precise I'm now. So far it looks good. This looks much better than when I was going to control number 7. although yeah, you can see that I'm not really precise. Maybe I really need, I don't know if I need new compass, but I was able to correct myself here. I wonder how I was able to navigate through here. Now I picked the first, the second, and then yeah, well, there is another guy looking for the same control, so that made it easy probably. And then here must be the control somewhere. Yeah, that guy picked it up, so I think I was just lucky that there was this guy who picked the control sooner than I did. And then here I just followed him. Obviously he was a better orienteer than I am, and or he is a better orienteer than I am, and faster. So I went with him, although I took a bearing by myself still. So I guess no issues to control 11. Now to control 12, it felt like stupid to just follow this guy. So I think I will try to figure out some my route choice. As you can see, I'm running more straight, but this was like a not very nice area to run with all these challenging vegetation. Here he is again, so probably there was not much route choice, I guess. I remember almost killing myself when I was passing through that area with those fences. They were one of them was like possible to pass through, and the other one I'm curious how I got through, because now clearly there is a fence in front of me. This is the old fence where I tripped and well, yeah. Maybe I was blind and wasn't able to read the map properly, and that's why I almost killed myself. I just tripped. It's not like I killed myself. I expect there, yeah, and there is this other fence, but they marked it as non-passable, but it wasn't like that high. It was possible to cross it over, so I think they could improve the map here. Now to get to control 13, I would just go back to this bigger road or big path and then just follow it. So that's probably what I did. and then it's again matter of taking a good bearing and getting to that pond. That pond can be also some sort of orienteering guidance, let's say. Okay, so now I see there is this not like something like a marsh, or I thought that this is non-runnable, but it was like a normal meadow sort of. So then it's easy that I understand that it was easy for me to navigate there. It was normally runnable. I thought that I would have more troubles here. And then there is this narrow ride that I can just follow to get to that big road. And what's next? Then there is this like a parking place. So I would go to that parking place, or maybe cut it short, and then well, one thing is to go straight, the other way is to follow some of these vegetation boundaries. Let's see what I did. If I remember correctly, I was cutting it short, and I followed some runner because I saw him in front of me, so I think I followed him. But here it makes sense that I was running along this road because it's much easier, but then as I can see, I started aiming to cut it through the forest here. I just don't know if I went really through or if I ran like 90 degrees to something, to some vegetation boundary. But obviously there is some guy in front of me. I think it's still the same guy that I met on control 11. So I'm following him, and I'm getting to control 14 with his help. I remember that I was still checking where am I, as you can see, but still you got someone in front of you, so it's always easier to just follow him if you see that he is going a proper direction. Control 15 is basically in the same direction that we are going, so I think I can just take bearing and follow it, follow the direction. Okay, good. And again, I can see the guy in front of me, so yeah, just follow him, right? So let's skip to control 15. I almost thought that I lost that guy, and but I was still a few meters behind him. Now to control 16, I remember that I wanted to just go along this vegetation boundary. Yeah, so I'm going the same way as that guy. I should have gone to the left. This is because this was not very runnable here. This is much better. I will be able to run here, but I guess at this point I lost him, and I wasn't quite sure where am I. If I'm more to the right or more to the left, and then that caused the mistake I did here on control 16. I don't know why, but I started looking for the control right in front of me here. So I guess I thought that I'm more to the left, and now you see here all sorts of like contours, and it looked like some sort of parallel mistake to me, because I started looking for the control here, but I was more to the left, and I missed that detail on the map. There is, you can see there is a small path that leads to this pond, and I missed that, so yeah, now I'm sort of lost. I remember that I met that guy and he told me, oh, the control is way behind there. So it took him a while to get to control 16, I think, because otherwise he would be much faster, you know. Here he is, and I'm a little bit lost. Yeah, here I'm asking him, and he said the control is behind. Yeah. So I started looking for the control here again, and then I realized that there is this small path, and the control must be a little bit more in this direction, a little bit more. Not haven't realized it yet, probably. I thought that the control must be here, and since I knew I was there, I just continued, and then I picked it up. But here I lost probably 2 minutes, and now finally I'm going in the direction of the control, and here is the path. So yeah, here is the small path that I missed. Now it clicked, and now I'm going to the control. So here this was a mistake, obviously, and then I tried to run as fast as possible to control 17 around all these non-runnable forests, and yeah, almost straight to control 18, which was the last control, and that was it. It wasn't very difficult, the rest of the race here. So I was quite happy with the performance. Even my place, my final result was within the first 10, so I was quite happy, even though I did this. In my opinion, this was a big mistake, and there was one more mistake somewhere in the beginning of the race. I think it was a third control. Obviously, a couple more mistakes as I described them, but those were not so significant in my opinion. Here again you can see how I'm taking the bearing, but that's it. So this short distance race was much better for me than the previous day, where I lost a lot, and I was much more satisfied with my performance here. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time. Bye.
jsem vyběh někde tady, jestli... Prostě, ne, já jsem vyběh tady. Ale dal jsem to tady za tou cestou.